Hello. I should be live streaming. Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. Chat overlay. Okay, got it. Hi, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome back to Super Chat Fridays. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is the tech doing what it's supposed to do? Let me know in the comments if you're tuned in. One person, two of you, doesn't matter. Drop in and say hi. I'd love to say hi to you in the comments. It's Friday evening. I'm streaming to you live from New Delhi. My name is Sonal Behel. It's 5:34 p.m. Indian Standard Time. How is it going? Welcome back to Supercharge. Hashtag Supercharge Fridays. I hope you're doing well. If you're tuned in and you're catching me live, you know that I've been doing these every single Friday for about 5.5 years, believe it or not, give or take, every single Friday. And basically, I like to come in here and see how's it going. Is there anything you need help with in your career? Got a question for me? Feel free to drop in. Literally, this is what it's about. And I love to share my perspective. That's where I am, right? And if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, who the hell is she? Very good question. Hi, my name is Sonal Behel. I used to be in human resources for the better part of 2 decades. And now I'm a career coach and I help you if you're transitioning in your career, right? And you need help and you're getting stuck somewhere. That's basically what I'm about, right? My specialty is job search and career development, particularly job search. That part I'm really, really good at. So I help people. I've got a paid program in my group, a small, intimate group of people from around the world. If you think that would be interesting and you want to learn more about that, drop in. Drop in a note to me. I can share the link with you. Go to superchargeyourself.com/game plan. I got courses, I got free content. There's something for everyone. So go to my website, superchargeyourself.com, and lots of free resources. These live streams that I've been doing for 2.5 years. This is the 286th live stream. I have not skipped a single Friday, and these are also for free. So come test out the free. If you like what you're hearing, you want to schedule a game plan call, then schedule a game plan call. All right, good. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Prasad. Nice to have you. Hi, Najam. How is India? It's monsoon season. Maybe, yeah, something similar you're going through as well, or not. I don't know which part of the world you're in. Um, Hi, Rajkumar. What's up? How can AI affect programs? Okay, Rajkumar, tell me more about what you mean by programs. Which programs? Tell me more about what you mean. I don't quite follow the question. If you can, try to use this method for asking questions so that it's really clear, right? Don't like the more specific the question, the better the answer that you'll get. My problem is X. My ideal outcome is Y. My question is Z. That's a great way to ask a question because it helps the person to be as clear as possible. Hi, Akanksha. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. All right, we got a question in here. Shub, did I pronounce your name correctly? Hi, I applied for at least 30 jobs last week and I didn't get any call back. Despite updating my resume only 10 times, I'm a business graduate in marketing. Okay, what do you think is going on here, Shub? Okay, what sounds to me like there's something in the funnel that's broken and it means then it needs to be fixed, right? So, for example, in the top of the funnel, it's people who have never heard of you, and you need to attract those leads. Then we see which are the ones we want to convert, and then we come to the offer stage. That's the bottom of the funnel. So somewhere or the other, we have leakage. It's important to figure out where is the leakage. It sounds to me like it's not about fixing the resume because you already tried it and you haven't tried it once. You're saying you've tried it 10 times. So it's a question of that's not it. There's something else going on. Are these the right roles for you? Are these the right roles where you can immediately go in and do something? Or are there too many dots for them to connect because they don't quite understand if you're the right person here? I don't know. You need to figure that out. Are these the right roles for you? Do they immediately, when you see this role, does it immediately scream like, wow, they need me? And when they see your resume, does it immediately scream to them, wow, we need this guy? Right? Something maybe not converting. You need to figure that out. What's going on? It's good that you're asking. I'm so glad you're asking. Stop what you're doing because this is literally this definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different outcome. Correct? So tell me more about it. I want to hear more about that. I don't believe when people say every problem has a simple solution. No, it doesn't. Not always. Right? So let me help you with that. Tell me more about that. Hi, Suman. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hi, Serena in Los Angeles. Early morning, I think, for you, isn't it? Um, what's up? Could proven unfounded allegations from former catty employees be part of why I'm unable to secure an EA position? Oh man, I really, really hope that's not the case. Maybe they are, but okay. I'm not 100% sure if you can do something about that right now. If it is, it is. If it is the case, it is the case. I don't think you can do much about it. Can you get ahead of it? Can you get ahead of it and try to sort of address the elephant in the room? You don't know if that's the elephant in the room. You might be addressing something that they never thought of, but now they would because you brought it up. Maybe. I don't know. It could also be, you know what? I don't know if you were live right now a couple of minutes ago when I was talking to Shoaib, when I was talking about like leakage in the funnel and understand what's going on. If you're seeing roles where it's like, I can do this, it's such an easy job, I can do it, then you should be at least getting an interview, right? Which means that what's going on there? There's something in the resume that's not doing what it's supposed to do. So take advantage, Serena. I have a lot of free resources on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you've already been through it. Take advantage and go through that. Okay. Is the leakage there? Is the leakage because I remember you were getting interviews? Is the leakage in the interviews where also lots of I have playlists that are dedicated. One playlist which is dedicated to resumes and LinkedIn. I have another playlist, which means there are multiple videos in each playlist on my YouTube channel. There's one playlist which is dedicated to interviewing. Could the leakage be there? I don't know. Maybe. Could the leakage be you're reaching the very end and then there's these catty ex-employees who were jealous of you and they're trying to sabotage your chances? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know till you have data, till you have proof. It's really your guess is as good as mine. I'm sorry, it's so frustrating. I mean, you're so smart. I'm pretty sure, by now, yeah, I agree. Something should have worked out, but you're being tested, Serena. I don't know what to say. You're being tested, and it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. You're gonna be okay. I have no doubt. Hi, Safi. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. This paid admin leave that I experienced was confidential during the ludicrous investigation. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. That sounds like a total waste of your time as well as a waste of their time and resources. People can be so stupid sometimes. I'm working as an accountant for a couple of years. I've completed, I have the best management, but when it comes to payroll, I have less than from everyone, which demotivates me as I already, started my professional education. Uh huh. Do you have a question here for me? Let's see. It was my mistake in the start when I told them as per market competition. Hmm. Did you have a question here for me? Yeah? Because it's something that's on your mind, right? You feel like you're underpaid compared to your colleagues. And as If you're watching this right now and you're not Safi, do you realize what's going on? Especially if you're watching me right now and you're from HR. You could have the best management and the best culture, but if the basics aren't taken care of, this is going to be on your mind, Safi. I don't blame you if it's on your mind. I don't know if it's your mistake. Honestly, it's not your job. It's the job of the management to make sure people are paid fairly. Even if you have really good management and you're not feeling like you're paid fairly, I put that on management. It's not a pure HR decision on what you're paid. Let me know if you have any question. How can I help you? I feel the frustration, but I want to hear a clear question from you. How can I help? I'm leaving as you don't understand the simple question. Rajkumar, how can AI affect programs? It's a simple question. I don't understand. Which programs? I didn't understand, Rajkumar. But you're welcome to leave. It's okay. No problem. Have a nice life. I wish you well. Uh, was it clear for others? Maybe this is me. It's 100% possible. It's me. But I'm not perfect, right? And I'm doing this for free, so I don't get it. I don't get it if you're angry. You're very welcome to leave. Not for everyone. You have a choice. Okay? I wish you all the best, Rajkumar. I've been using the pyramid principle, progressive disclosure, and elicitation techniques to meet in interviews, really guided and dense conversations. I hope it helps. I don't, I want to know more about this. I don't quite follow. But listen, if it's working for you, Najam, that's great. Fantastic. Good for you. Um, Not quite sure what that looks like, to be honest. Um, I have not brought this up in any of my interviews. Okay, still getting interviews and applying and never mentioning. Very good, very good. Don't mention it. There's nothing to mention, Serena. There's nothing to mention. Not only is it confidential, it's also none of their business. Okay, so definitely no. Is it okay to ask for a raise? Yes. How you ask, although I have to say this, okay? How you ask is gonna matter. How you ask is gonna matter. What is the timing? When are you gonna ask? How are you gonna ask? That matters. Okay. So take advantage, Safi. I have a whole playlist on all things negotiation, salary negotiation. I have so much podcast, videos, YouTube. Just check that out. Okay. When you ask, it matters. How you ask, it matters. If you ask coming from a place of threat, I think it's time you should pay me, right? Coming from a place of entitlement, that's not helpful. So, yeah, good luck. Lots of success to you. And I'm so glad, it's good to be ambitious. People will say there's no need. No, no, it's good. It's good to be ambitious. Money can do a lot of good things in the world. I'm stuck in a sourcing only role in a big MNC. Hi, Sumit. I want to move into HRBP, but there's no exposure to other HR functions. How do I switch domains without that experience? Yeah, very good question, Sumit. Take advantage of like any opportunity you have inside the company, where you can get more exposure to people who are in your target division. It's not purely experience, it's also exposure. Everybody underestimates experience, expertise, exposure. 3x makes a difference. It's not purely one or the other. You cannot just get in because of exposure. You got to know what you're talking about, right? So, whenever there are opportunities to collaborate on projects, inter-division, inter-company projects, raise your hand. Okay. Um, if there is no exposure to other HR functions, go and create it. Find a way. Okay. I read a book by someone called Maha Abulinen, who is an Egyptian American PR expert and personal branding, and she talks about don't be a waiter, be a creator. So create that opportunity. What does that look like? And she's given so many examples in her book on how she created opportunities that didn't exist. So it is not just fluff, like it is there's substance there, right? I also have one video on my YouTube channel on career change. And there is a 7-step process called the Vitamin Approach, VITAMIN. It's an acronym of mine. And I go into detail on how you can change careers, even when you think like no one's hiring me. How do you get it? How do you get that exposure? I think you'll find that very useful. Okay. Um, and each of these are really good. Network is one of them. It's not the only one. So good luck, Sumit. I wish you the best. I feel shy. I hear you. It is uncomfortable. I completely understand. I'm not going to tell you just do it. I know it's hard. But the fact that this is out of your comfort zone is exactly why, Safi, you need to do this. Think about 15 seconds, 1 5, 15 seconds of discomfort, lifetime of comfort. And that money that you're talking about, remember, obviously, how you ask matters. Please take advantage. I have so many videos where I talk about it. Why do you want that? It's not just like some random number, go in with data, go in with what the market is paying. Where are you and why is that important for you, right? Think about that extra money, whatever it is, right? Couple of thousand, couple of 100,000, whatever that looks like, depends on the currency, obviously, what I'm saying. That's life-changing money for you. And that's peanuts for them. Think of the big picture. You're doing this for your family. You're not just doing this for fun, right? I hear you. At the same time, I'm going to say, get on with it. Your why matters. Hi there. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know who you are because for some reason your name is not showing up. Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. I really appreciate it. Okay, Safi. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Good luck with everything. Hi, Bharat. How's it going? Talking about leaving abruptly. Talking about leaving abruptly. Was I leaving abruptly? I don't remember if I was talking about it. Would you like to share any anecdotes or backstory on your recent newsletter to inspire? Not really, but I rather than me talk about it. Any particular newsletter comes to mind for you? Any new? I'm this month has been a bit slow because I'm traveling. I don't necessarily schedule them in advance. I like to write them in real time. But any particular newsletter of mine this month or last month that comes to mind, why you liked it, feel free to share. Feel free to share. And anyone who's interested, just drop me a note, DM me wherever you are, and I'll share that with you. But let me know which one you like, Bharat. Thank you. And thank you for being a subscriber. That means a lot. All right. I think this is it in terms of the stuff that's been happening. Any questions? Did I miss anything? We're good? Are we good? No? Okay. So I think I'm gonna uh yeah, one thing you can do, Bharat, is because you're so kind and so generous, write it on a if you so feel up to it, write it on a post and tag me on LinkedIn if you feel comfortable doing that. Which particular newsletter? I love seeing that because it's one thing to sort of think what's going on, but to see the ripples, right? It's a different thing when it's coming directly from a person who consumes the content. So that means much more to me. So I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. I think that's about it. And I'm going to go and finish my tea with the family. They're sitting outside. I can hear them. I've locked my door behind me. You don't even want to see what my room looks like right now. Trust me, you don't want to see, which is why it's I think it might be the first time in 5 years that I'm actually using a fake background. The alternative is not acceptable today. You're very welcome, Serena. Listen, I wish you the best. You're awesome. I mean, whatever you're going to land, they're going to be really, really lucky to have you. And this is true for every single person right now. You're in the middle of something and it's not working. It's just remember, you're awesome and you bring so much value, and they'd be so lucky to have you. Even if you don't remember that, I'm reminding you it's true, right? So All right. Take care, Bharat. Thank you to everyone for being here, including the gentleman who was a little bit unhappy with me today. I'm sorry if you're still here. Yeah. Um, I'm sorry if I ticked you off with something. Okay. Take care. I shall see you at the same time